Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MMA game. It is your boy, the notorious Rasta Cameron Roget, and I'm happy to be here to talk about the UFC fight night, Jared Cannonier against Nassourdine Imavov. And we also got a big fight night coming up later on this weekend with, Perez against Taira. Should be very, very exciting. Just kidding. No, I'm not just kidding. Just kidding. But you already know, before we get into it, I have to introduce you guys. No, it is not Master Chief. No, it is not Super Mario or his brother Luigi. It is the one, the only Ryan Cariss. Yo, Cariss, what's the word?
His name is Cameron Roget, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, my
Hey.
dude, my homie, my guy?
What's
We
going
are
on?
back in the studio to talk about UFC Fight Night from last weekend, and we're going to talk about the one coming up next weekend.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yes,
It's
it is. Yes,
guys,
it is.
this is just all leading up towards a fight night that I think. One, I thought it was a pay-per-view, but it's actually
It's a fight night.
It's a fight night.
Yeah, I had to look at it like 2 or 3 times just to make
Hamzat
sure.
against Robert Whitaker. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's
Like,
next week.
That's all I care about. Let me
Yes.
get to that, and then
Yes.
after I'll start focusing on Connor.
Yes.
But yeah, that for me, that card is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's just
Yeah.
missing the one-eyed pirate. That's the only one that's missing.
That's it.
Bummed about that.
Mhm.
Bummed.
He should be the main event for the prelims. That'd be a good one for him. See? Yeah.
Nah, co-main.
Oh, co-main?
Co-main.
Co-main
Because
for the
this
main
one's
card?
over. This is over in isn't it? It's across the pond,
I
isn't
think
it?
it is
Not in
across
the
the-
pond, I guess. It's in the desert, I should say.
It is in
Right?
the desert.
Abu Dhabi,
Yeah.
Riyadh, one of those.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
yeah, you got to put him. That's co-main.
Yeah, he's got to be.
That's
He's got to be
co-main,
at least
Papa.
on the main card. He's got to be.
One-eyed pirate.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Yeah, but we love the one-eyed pirate. I don't know if too many other
So
people are
sick.
on that bandwagon just yet.
Well, they will when
You
they start
better get on that
using
bandwagon.
putting his name on DraftKings and winning some money.
That's
Just
true.
saying. Make sure you tag us when you guys do that too,
Mhm.
so we get a little bit of love.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Just saying. Shout out to the boys, the LP boys, for putting some bets out,
Yeah.
winning big
Making some
on
money.
some of us, some of our picks, I guess. So
Yep.
shout
Yep.
out to you guys, man.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Now, before we get into it, there is always news. News. So,
Always.
Karis, what
Always something.
happened? I guess we'll start from Friday. What happened on Friday?
Mikey Musumeci
Whoa.
for the one
Whoa.
championship.
Oh,
Decided to go against. I forgot the dude's name. I'm sorry, but it doesn't really matter because I
Souza?
can't
It was-
I think it was Souza.
Yeah,
Souza,
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. Something like that.
gets it done.
Yep.
Gets it done.
And they were-
Calf slicer.
Capsules, and they were talking shit for like the entire week. And Mikey Musumeci,
Yeah.
this is the first time that I've seen him come out of his shell a little bit
Well,
and talk a little bad about people and start cussing.
that was
entire time.
his first loss, I believe.
That
So,
was
yeah.
like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
his first
And
loss.
then
So he
people
came,
saying you can't take him.
came back and beat him
Mm.
pretty easily. You already know
Good win.
Mikey's gonna kill those legs, bro. He's gonna find a way. Stay away from
Yep.
Darth Rigatoni.
Yep.
Stay away.
Yep. And then we had Cade Rotolo
Ooh.
fight over the weekend, and one of the 2 Rotolo brothers, and he actually
Mhm.
got his win. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was a TKO. Was it a KO?
I think it was rear naked choke. He won. That's huge, right? Coming
Hey.
into the MMA now, so
Mhm.
away from the jiu-jitsu. So that's
Mhm.
gonna be fun to watch. I mean,
Mhm.
I am a big fan of the Rotola brothers. So seeing half of them in MMA, now I'm hoping for the other half to join, and now they make a big push in one championship.
Nice. And then we had a couple of UFC Fight Night announcements. It's
All
going to
right.
be on the same card,
Okay.
and I did dive in a little bit to try to find where this card is going to be at, but
Yeah.
there's nothing on the UFC website, so we don't know where it's at yet. But we
Okay.
do know that it's going to be on September 7th.
All right.
UFC Fight Night. We're going to have Calvin Kattar versus Kyle Nelson.
Okay.
That was the first
Okay.
announcement on that one.
Not bad. Not
But
bad.
this is the announcement that I'm very happy about, and I'm happy to see his name from Brazil. His name is Gilbert Durinho Burns
Okay.
versus Sean
Wow.
Brady. Sean
Let's
Brady.
go, Sean.
Yes.
You already know.
Yes.
Sean Brady all day.
Mhm, mhm.
Represent Philly at its finest. You know what? I hope that's in San Diego.
That'd be great.
I hope that fight is in San Diego.
Please bring it.
Man.
I'd be happy about that one.
Best believe I'd be there all eagled out. Straight eagle gear all day.
I
Might
wouldn't-
even
I
wear
wouldn't be wearing
eagle head or
eagles.
something. I don't know.
Mm.
Support the boys.
I'm happy to see that one, but at the same time, it's a little bad because I'm a Gilbert Durinho Burns fan a little bit.
Yeah.
And I see Sean Brady winning this fight, so therefore that means that Durinho is going to go farther to the back of the
Changing of the
line.
guards, man.
And yeah,
Changing
and it's
of the
going to be a
guards.
little change up. Granted, he is 37, 38 years old, so he is on
Yeah.
the decline.
He doesn't look like it though.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not at
doesn't
all.
look
And then
like
the new guys are coming in, such as Sean Brady, which
Yeah.
we want, right? We need these guys in here. We need other guys to take over that guard and change it up. And
hmm
so I'm happy for that, but at the same time, it's a little bit
Yeah.
bummer for Durinho. But whatever. It is
I-
what it is.
I mean,
It's part of the game.
They both have a little rise now though, because I think if Dorino wins, he shoots back up. Obviously he loses, he goes back down. But I think it's bigger for Brady because I want him to get that rematch with Bilal. I want him to get that rematch with Bilal because Bilal did put some work on him, which I wasn't too fond of.
Yeah, you're upset about that one.
Yeah,
you wanted Sean Brady to win.
Highly,
I get it.
Highly upset.
Get it? Yeah.
Highly.
It is what it is.
He gets starched like that.
But those are the announcements that happened over the week.
Okay.
If anybody heard anything different, please let us know. But that's everything that we heard.
All right.
So, and that's what you told me, right?
Yeah. Nothing new. Nothing. Oh, the press conference.
Oh,
your favorite. Your favorite. Somebody's coach got dropped. No names.
I don't even know. Like I watched that video during the guys. He's talking about the Jorge Masvidal and Nick Diaz. Excuse me, Nate Diaz. Excuse me.
Yeah,
See, I always mess them up somehow, some way. But they were having a press conference and they decided to get in each other's face and decided to have a little brawl throughout the entire thing, going back and forth. Did they even hit each other? I didn't even see any.
I saw the coach. There's one angle. The coach, Jorge Masvidal's coach, got fucking popped, bro. Like, but he went against like 6 of Diaz's people.
Buddies.
Come on, bro. One thing you gotta remember: you're on the West Coast, Papa. You're on the West Coast. You in Nate's hometown
with his
Papa.
friends. With
Come on,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
We ain't in Florida. Nah.
Be smart and don't do that again.
But I think that just helps build that fight even more because it needs it. It needs the build.
It needed that.
Yeah.
Why? Because more eyeballs and more attention were going towards it during that time. Maybe we should mention that. Maybe I should say that. I thought that the Conor McGregor cancellation of his thing potentially was a little bit of a media type or a rising of maybe more people trying to watch the fight. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the game is. I mean, it sucks because you hear there's people that wanted to fly out there and watch, and so they lost money on it. So if it was a tactic,
right,
it kind of sucks for the fan, right? But it wouldn't put it past me though if Conor did some shit to try and get under Chandler's skin. It wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Now, do I think they need to do all that stuff to promote the fight? No, not at all.
No.
Keep doing promos though.
Yes.
I would say I love a UFC event where I at least see one promo with McGregor and Chandler. And I think each promo that you do, it has to dive a little bit deeper and deeper. Seeing Conor train, he's been posting a lot on
I was going to go there. I'm
Instagram.
glad you went to it first.
I'm very pleased.
How do you like it?
I'm very pleased.
You feel good that he's coming in a little bit.
He looks dialed in, bro. And
he's got some spin kicks and everything that he was doing well, jumping in, jumping out, throwing some lefts.
He looks dialed in. And comparing to some other camps that I've seen McGregor, I'd say this camp reminds me of his fight versus Eddie Alvarez. Ooh. He's dialed in. And a Conor dialed in, a Conor that is having fun outside, that means he's going to have fun inside. I expect it's going to be a collision in that first round. You're going to see 2 cars run straight at each other, and somebody's head is going to be getting meat.
Yeah, somebody's head is bouncing off the canvas.
Not just bouncing. Hey. It's going to get met with a titanium bar right across
you think it's gonna be a
his
head kick?
temple.
Really?
Come on, bro. Come on.
I would like to see it. I think most people would like to see that.
Kick him, boom, daze him, and the left
on the way down
is just going to end it. Just like this. And Chandler's done. And then the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Dude, I want Conor to win this fight. I really do. This is one of the first, I shouldn't say first times, but I want him to win because I just want to see what happens next. Like that's really why I want him to win. Because potentially Chandler might win this fight. It's true, it's gonna happen, but the trajectory of Conor going forward versus Chandler going forward, like, come on, bro.
I don't see
what
Chandler
do we want
in this fight at all. At all. No chance. No chance.
You don't think he'll weather the storm and get through it?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Sorry, I'm talking a little too much. I'm getting his feathers.
No chance.
Feathers rattled a little bit.
There's no feathers rattled here when you know the king's coming back. When the king comes back, everybody bends the knee. Come on.
All right.
Now to get into the recap of Cannonier against Imavov. Was it a good card? Yeah, I thought it was cool. The Louisville crowd definitely hyped up once the main card was on because the main card was popping.
Main card
was popping.
Undercard decision. Not so much.
I would say for the undercard, I'd say we all went 3-0. Fans won, I won, Cariss won.
Sure
so
did.
3-0. That's huge. That's always getting enough huge. Any fights on the prelims you want to talk about?
There was 2 fights on the prelims. It was the co-main and then the main event. The co-main was the Charles Radke, Chuck Buffalo versus was it Charles? Carlos
Cool.
Pretas, dude.
Cool.
Wow, with that knee right down the middle, and he was setting it up the entire time. And Raki looked like he was comfortable around the cage because he was sticking him and getting in and getting out. And Pratis was just setting it up, just being like, just watching. He did a knee to the stomach walk off.
Yeah, it was
when does
dope.
that happen? I don't know if I've seen that
shit.
too many times before.
That had to hurt too.
You saw it shut and just immediately
no, not fun.
He's going to be a problem. He is going to be a problem within the division. So we need to start paying attention a little bit more.
Too. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
because he won his 50 G's and he was smoking outside, smoking a cigarette.
Do what you got to do, bro.
Yeah, hey.
Keep the winning.
I don't hate.
The winning.
Don't hate. And then, of course, the main event between Thiago Moises and Ludovic Klein. That was my pick. My pick out of the hat. Ludovic Klein. And, dude, man, he looked good, too.
Yeah.
He looked real good.
Yeah.
He's going to be another problem within the division also.
Maybe next time you might make maybe a main card on a fight night.
I think so, and I think Pretas will be main card also. At least if it's a fight night for sure. Hopefully, maybe a pay-per-view for him in order to be able to get him. Is Pretas Brazilian or Mexican? Because I'm thinking the
probably have to do a little bit more research on that one.
I'm thinking the sphere for him. That'd probably be a good one. If he's Mexican, but I think he's Brazilian. So,
well, I mean,
either way, it'd be a good
Brazilian could always fight against a Mexican.
Okay. That's true.
Just saying.
And he would probably win. He probably would.
Fluffy needs a fight.
Nah,
just kidding.
We don't want to do that to Fluffy. Don't want to do that to Fluffy. But get into the main card.
Yeah, get into the main card. So kicking it off, we had your dude, Puna, getting that dub. Unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
And
some of them were 30-25 for two of them. 10-8 rounds.
I thought he dominated.
He did.
He dominated.
Yeah.
He looked good. He looked good, especially coming off a loss. Like, he looked good in this fight.
He went down in weight. He went to the welterweight division. He's been at the middleweight division, and he even said in his post-fight interview that the 185 guys are just too hard to wrestle.
Yeah.
And he's a wrestler, and that's exactly what he did during this fight. He actually had the most significant strikes on the ground.
Yeah, he beat the shit out
during this fight.
Well, when he was in control, you could definitely tell.
Did you see
there was no... There was nothing from Miguel that I thought that was very worrisome at all.
There was only one time, and that was when he had the heel hook in, and he was bending it back, but then all of a sudden Puna just smacked him right in the face.
Yeah,
a number of times in order to stop him, and he just stopped doing it.
But even that, I wasn't even worried about it because I mean, I like to read people's faces, and Puna he was just calm, cool, collected. Didn't even seem to faze him.
I got this. My foot's there, but I got this.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was maybe not even deep enough, or not even like cinched in enough to where you'd feel something. So that was good to see.
And then Puna decided to scare everyone and just be like, I'm going to throw myself off that bridge, and now I don't have to throw myself off that bridge. And he said it a couple different times. I was like, Puna, you went to a dark place, bro. Like, come out of that. Like, relax. It's okay. Shit. It's okay when you lose, guys. It's okay. You don't have to end your life over this. It's all right. You're going to live another day.
It's hard though, bro.
It probably is.
So fucking
It probably is, considering that I think that was a 3-fight losing streak that he was on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll figure that out once we start our jiu-jitsu journey. We're going to figure that out real quick. Real quick.
Yep.
And then after that, we had upset alert, but you heard it here first because I told you guys, Cariss getting it done by
I give you that
knockout. TKO to be exact.
Was it TKO? That wasn't a KO?
TKO.
Really?
KO, TKO.
That was a KO. Sorry, but that was a KO. When you go limp and your body just goes like this and just falls to the ground and you wake up as he smacks you when you're on the ground.
There's something about too that I really believed in and showed you guys. Yeah. Told you. All I can say is told you so.
After seeing him from this fight, I remember his Dana White Contender Series fight. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, we got to pay attention to this dude. This guy's
Cariss.
Yeah, he's scary.
As Bilal likes to say, remember the name. Remember the
Savage
name.
Reese, the Savage.
And then after that, we had Brunno Ferreira getting it done as well against a Dustin Stoltzfus. And that was a good fucking fight too, bro. I thought it was going to go like even more, but the way it ended, I'm completely happy with it. That fucking spinning elbow. Not once, though.
Twice, but the second one was just so nasty. It just caught him perfect.
There's nothing you can do about that. No, nothing you can do about that. That was cool.
And he set it up a couple different times too. And Stoltzfus was kind of winning that fight a little bit. His momentum was going his way for at least probably 3 minutes of that fight, and then all of a sudden Ferreira was just like, you know what? No, dude. I end people in the first round. That's exactly what he did.
Not playing games.
No.
That was good. And after that, we had probably the people's main event, right? I would say Raul Rosas Jr. against Ricky Turcios. Fuck. You talk about two cars meeting and colliding. From the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, and Turcios screaming it on the way out.
into this fight.
Yeah.
Because, Raul came out to shake hands. Turcios said, fuck that. We getting after it.
No.
And then come to find out he had staph after. That's why I think he rushed him, though.
Yeah.
Because he knew he was going to gas out.
I got to get this done in the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're out.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Raul.
What sucks is Turcios had that rear naked choke in, and he had it across his fucking Mac Tonight jaw that he couldn't get past. And he was just stuck on the jaw, and he just couldn't get it out. I was like, dude, get that under his Mac Tonight chin and get that under there.
It's funny because it reminds me, if you've watched this show, the Crimson Chin. You ever watch Timmy Turner?
Oh no,
Fairly Odd Parents. There's I think that's the show, but there's a superhero. His name is Crimson Chin. He got a fucking massive ass chin. That's who Raul's Rosas reminds me of. Big ass fucking chin.
Little Bigfoot.
But please,
another one?
Please, get somebody else to talk for the kid, bro.
Oh, I know. I know.
Like
I can't understand him half the time that he's talking.
First off, you won and bro. Hey. As soon as I heard that, I turned it off. I muted the shit. I was like, I'm good. I don't need to hear him talk.
No.
I'm good.
No.
Get somebody else.
I don't need to say anything.
No, get a translator.
100 G's, Dana. Like,
yeah, we need to get a translator or something, bro.
Lord.
Maybe his balls haven't dropped.
That was
I don't
cringy.
fucking know.
Yeah, that was cringy a little bit.
Man, his what is it? Mic presence? Definitely not.
Yes. No. Need to work on that, bro.
Not yet.
Somebody's got to get you behind the scenes and be like, hey, we need to work on your mic talk and the things that you're gonna say and your tone. Please work on your tone.
Something.
Not hating against your fight though.
That
was
he
awesome.
Good. He looked
really good.
Excited to see what he does next. I would be happy to put him in the Sphere. They should definitely.
He better be in the Sphere. He's better be. And Alexa Grasso better be in the Sphere with that one in order to be able to either co-main or main event.
We can talk about that too. The Ultimate Fighter. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't.
I watched the first episode. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good. The first fight, it's real good, actually.
I'm waiting to binge it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not doing every week. I'm thinking I'm just going to go and watch the fight a little bit and then go to the main one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Pretty good. I think it's every Tuesday. It's on.
Did you hear the controversy between Bullet Shevchenko and what she's doing to her team?
Yeah, with the
and ask him not to drink any water?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm okay with it. I don't know about you guys.
Everybody does things differently, man. And if that's what's going to help you mentally, why not?
Why not?
Because it's true. You don't get to fucking drink in a fight.
When we play soccer, we don't take drinks. Like we'll maybe drink at halftime or at the end of the game, but we're not running over the sideline to get a drink. No, you got to keep playing.
Yeah. Or you just find a way to get it done.
Yeah.
Ask somebody to go get you a fucking water.
Or you're by the goal and the keeper's like got his water there and you just take that one.
I'm not touching that fucking sweaty, nasty ass hand glove bottle. Absolutely not. I'm good. I'll have the physio bring me some.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fake an injury.
Go down and bring everything out, guys. Come on over. We're good.
Fuck that. Anyways, getting back to the MMA.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I think we had probably everybody's feel good moment of the night. Dominick Reyes coming back, getting the fucking knockout against Dustin Jacoby.
Yes.
And let me say, I felt so good.
Oh my god!
Like the fight night could have ended there for me.
That was the main event. To me, that was the main part. That was the main one I was looking forward to.
We talked about before the fight.
Yes.
Seeing it, seeing it get done in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
Mm-hmm.
Like I got chills watching Dominick Reyes get that.
Oh, same here.
Like so happy.
I still
for my
get chills
guy.
like right now.
I
met Dom at Cage Warriors, so it makes it just a little bit sweeter for me. The fact that I'm like, bro, you're gonna get this next fight.
My worry is just the next one.
That left hand that just
It's the next one.
It is the next one.
Because it's who do you give him? Because Dustin, all respect to Dustin, like he's good, but he's not like there. He was fighting to get there.
He was right, and that was the
Dominick,
gatekeeper a little bit right there. In this sense,
do we give him?
Do we give him a top 15? Do we give him a top 10?
Actually, you know what?
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna look at the light heavyweight. Let me pull it up just to see where he would fall.
Okay. Because he was 15, and I think he stays 15, right?
For 15. So he's 15.
He's with Ryan Spann with 15.
A couple of good fights that I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing Alonzo Menenfield against Dominick Reyes.
That's a good one.
Anthony Smith would be okay. I would still. I mean, I know my boy's fighting soon, right? Carlos Uber. I still wouldn't mind like a Carlos Uber.
He's fighting Jamal Hill though, so he's stepping up to the top.
He's getting a big bro. Let me tell you how big of a jump that is. That's number 11
versus
against number 3.
Oh, he's 3 now.
Number 3.
Okay.
Number fucking 3.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, actually, here it is. This is who I want for Dominick Reyes. Khalil Roundtree.
Oh,
that could get bad.
Wow, that could be bad for Dom.
But
I'm sorry.
I mean, looking at it, why not? I mean, out of all these other guys in between them, maybe the Anthony Smith, he's fighting
maybe
Volkan. Volkan's fighting against Johnny Walker already.
Okay, that's already
so that's
set up.
why I skipped that one.
So that's why you're Khalil.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
Khalil.
not liking Anthony because
I feel like, to be honest, I'd rather have Anthony work up higher because I want to see him fight for Pereira. I want to see him fight against Pereira. So I'd rather him fight like maybe a Magomed.
Ooh.
But Magomed won't do that because he's waiting for the belt.
He's waiting,
yeah.
He's
but
sitting.
like, I'd rather that, right? Or maybe even a Jan. A Jan for Anthony Smith wouldn't be bad.
But Jan wouldn't take that.
Well,
I don't think Jan would take that because Jan's already at that upper, and he didn't get his rematch.
I don't know what else
for
Jan,
yet.
I don't know what else Jan waiting on because he ain't beating fucking Pereira.
He's not.
I tell you,
you're not. And Jan's older too. Jan's I think 40 plus.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
He's on the downhill.
He's up there in age.
Yep.
And then moving into the main event. So the main event we had Jared Cannonier against Nassourdine Imavov.
You said it right. Good job.
I said it right. Early stoppage, 100%.
Yep, I'm on the same
now,
thing.
Now listen, Imavov, I thought he looked good. I thought the first round, I definitely gave that to Jared.
Mm-hmm.
But Imavov did look. He looked a lot better than he's looked in the past, consistently each round.
Yes.
Right? There's been times in fights where you kind of see him give up, or maybe not give up, but maybe lose that round and then come back in the next round. This one, I thought consistently he was climbing,
building,
up. Climbing up, which was huge for him.
I think he was trying to figure out Cannonier in the first round, right? He was kind of taking that round off. Cannonier was putting a lot of pressure on him in order to be able to try to finish the fight. And then Imavov figured out what was going on and then was able to kind of take over a little bit. But before the fight got stopped, he literally threw a punch before he threw two more, right? He threw a punch against the fence and threw it at him, missed. And then Imavov threw one, almost glanced a little bit, didn't completely catch, threw another one, didn't completely catch, and all of a ssudden he's like, no, we're done. It's like, wait. And Cannonier's face on it, he did it like a complete professional. Give him major respect on that one because he could have blown up and gone off and just been like, no, you fucking kidding me? Like, there's no way you're stopping this fight.
And Herzog never makes, like,
no, he doesn't make these mistakes.
Again, they're fucking human.
Yes.
I get it.
That was a mistake.
They're human.
It was a mistake.
It is what it is.
They'll look back.
I don't know. I kind of wish, like, if Jared's going to go out, I'd rather Jared go out.
Especially for a main event and the weight of this fight, moving up within it, the division and everything, and going towards the belt. Yeah, this should have been finished. Like, meaning they should allow him to finish and fight.
Since we just did it, let's pull up the rankings for that one too, right? Okay. So that is going to be
middleweight,
the Schmiddles. All right. So Nassourdine is number 7.
Okay.
So a couple of guys who are, I'd say, unavailable right now for him to fight would be Brendan Allen,
B. Allen,
Marvin Vettori,
Whitaker,
Izzy. No, Whitaker's booked. Izzy.
Oh, sorry. You're saying availability.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Izzy's not taking that fight.
No, he's not. He should.
So that leaves Marvin or Brendan Allen. Who would you rather see
against Imavov?
Yeah.
I'd rather see Vettori against Imavov.
Yeah.
I just think that would be a better stand-up fight. Yeah. Right. I think B. Allen's going to take it to the ground and potentially choke out Imavov.
I agree with that because there's a fight that I'd like to see B. Allen in, and that's Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa, B. Allen would be great because there's this whole talk of we need to get the old Costa back, and I think a guy like B. Allen will do that for him. Like, because now you can't let it go. If you let it go, the longer the fight goes, Brendan Allen's going to win that fight. Yeah. You have to end it, and you have to end it early. You got to touch his chin. Paulo, that would be the great fight for you.
Here's the thing, though, about that is Paulo, unfortunately, is ranked lower than him, so B. Allen's trying to move up within the rankings.
Yeah, but
so
the name,
might actually, the
name would carry some weight. The name would, because you're talking about moving up. You don't forget Jared's placed here. Jared's going to drop.
So would it be good to Jared and Paulo?
They could switch. This could switch, actually. You might get Nassourdine switching.
Moving up there.
So Nassourdine can end up being number
4. That means Vettori should be able to call him out so they can move up.
And then Costa could then skip Jared and just go here. So he'd just be maybe one spot behind, which is not bad. You add that name to your resume, that's probably going to look a lot better if you go to the champ and say, hey, I fought X, Y, and Z, and I just beat Costa, who Izzy beat, right? But he's still a top player in the game. And hopefully Sean Strickland gets that one back.
I think he gets it. I hope he does. I hope he gets it. I hope he sits around and waits.
Crazy that Izzy, like, this is the first time that we haven't mentioned Izzy's name in the first, like, half of the year.
Well, because he's been sitting.
Crazy.
Right? Crazy. Been sitting, not fighting.
Yeah,
We're used to being Randy. Well, he said he was going to sit until 2027.
No, that's not.
And it's not going to happen.
Nah.
Like, he's 2024.
Thinks he's John Jones, this guy, huh? Not happening.
Nope.
Not
nope.
Anything else you want to mention on that previous card?
No, that was an all right card. It was good. The main card was good. I enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the Dominick Reyes on that one because literally before the fight, I was sitting there going, "Come on, Dom, you got this, Dom. Like, come on, bro. Like, you got this." Yeah, I was trying to pull. I was pulling for him so much.
Happy for the guy.
Happy for him. Yeah.
Now, going into the fight night that's coming up this weekend with Taira against Perez. That's going to be happening at the Apex. So we'll go through all the fights on the prelims and the early prelims, and then that'll take us into the main
We
card.
do have picks from the hat for the prelims. We do have picks from the hat.
All right. So taking away in the women's strawweight division, we have Josephine Knudsen against Julia Polastri.
Mm-hmm.
After that, in the men's featherweight division, we have Weston Wilson against Jega Sarahi.
Really?
After that, in the women's flyweight, we have Carly Judas against Gabriela Fernandez. In the men's welterweight division, Josh Quinlan against Adam what?
Is it
Fugit. You know what? I am going to mention this. I'm a big fan of Josh Quinlan. I don't know what it is, but he just reminds me of like a Jedi.
He does, actually.
Like
because of his hair and his goatee and everything.
He just looks like a Jedi to me. So I would just watch that because
put a lightsaber in his hand and it'd be actually perfect
a
for
Jedi's
him.
fighting in that one. So usually you want to tune in. In the men's flyweight division, we have Jimmy Flick against Nate Manis. In the co-main on the prelims, you have Tagir Ulanbekov against Joshua Van. He's pretty good, dude. I remember that guy. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, by the way.
Wasn't Van the one that beat Raul? Little Bigfoot? I think that was the one.
I'm not sure on that fight, but I know his previous fight, he won by KO against Bunes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then in the main event, you have Garrett Armfield against Brady Highstand.
Hey.
Brady Highstand sounds very familiar. Don't know why. They're both coming off of wins, actually, in their previous fights. And actually, Brad Katona, who fought on this previous card, he lost to Garrett Armfield. So that should be a good one, a good one. Nice. So since the fans won with your pick, do you want to pick for the fans again?
No, it's your week.
All right.
We trade. You got one?
The fans, you guys are going to have...
I'm just guessing.
Nerdan Beek.
Who?
Nerdan Beek.
Dude, I literally went to the UFC website just now and took that off the UFC website and wrote it down.
Cariss is just making up fighters, guys.
I guess so.
UFC 5 for this guy. Huh?
That's twice now.
Let's see. That's a better pick. You guys have Knudsen. So that's kicking off. That's the very first fight. So make sure you guys tune into that one.
2 weeks in a row now.
2 weeks in a row. It could be good luck.
Yep.
It could be good luck.
Knudsen.
Then I'll pick for the winner.
We all won last week, so you can't be saying that as if you're the only one that
this guy's definitely not on here. Cariss, Polka Dot Head, Costa.
Oh, they canceled his fight?
It's definitely not on here.
Oh, dude.
Definitely not on here. So I guess I'll just randomly
UFC
pick
website?
and I'll pick Josh Quinlan.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
I'd laugh if it is.
Yeah, that'd be great if it was. Nice. Is it Quinlan?
It's Quinlan, guys.
Yes!
It's fucking Quinlan.
Yeah.
Fucking Quinlan.
I wanted that one, but I can't even see it.
Can't even see it. No, it's all good, though.
No. Who do we got here? Who do we got? I want the same one as you. I got Polastri.
Oh, Polastri. I know. Oh, you are going against the fans. First fight of the night.
You already lost. Yeah.
Not good for you. Not good for you. But we shall see.
I don't even know if I'm going to see that fight.
Guys is going to be the winner. Just one.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch it, but it's all right. I'm going to watch it.
Nah, you're tuning in. You are tuning in. Now, getting straight into that main card. We're going to do all the fights?
No, we're going to do the main four.
All
so
right.
these first two, we're just going to say the names of who's fighting, and then we'll do the main four. Oh, wait. Did they cancel a fight? Oh, they did cancel a fight. Look at that. Okay, so we only have 5 on the main card now.
Okay. So which ones?
Which means the top 4.
Okay.
I have all those.
So the fight that's going to be kicking us off on the main card in the men's flyweight division is going to be Ash Aliskerov against Jose Johnson. I think I butchered that guy's name. Sorry, Asu.
That's all right.
And then after that, in the bantamweight division, men's bantamweight, we have Miles Johns against Douglas Silva de Andrade.
Nice.
No stats on that one?
Oh, no, I have the Miles Johns.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the one you said, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. From the bantamweight division of 135 pounds from Brazil, Douglas Silva de Andrade is the favorite in this fight. At -125, he's 37 years old, stands at 5'7", and his fighting style is Muay Thai. He's got a professional record of 29 victories with 5 defeats, 20 wins by KO, 2 wins by submission, and 11 first-round finishes, meaning this fight's going to stay on the feet because it's 20 first-round finish, 20 wins by KO. Doug has had 12 UFC fights, 7 victories with 5 defeats, coming off a decision victory over Cody Stamann back in May of 2023.
Okay.
And some fun facts is his previous job was he was a security guard and a bricklayer. We're used to the security guard. Bricklayer is a little bit different. From USA, Miles Chapo Johns is the underdog in this fight at +105. He's 29 years old, stands at 5'7", and his fighting style is a boxer. So this is going to stay on the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Chapo has a professional record of 14 victories with 2 defeats, 4 wins by KO, 2 wins by submission. Chapo has 8 UFC fights, 5 victories with 2 defeats, and 1 no contest. Currently coming off a decision victory over Cody Gibson back in March of 2024. Some fun facts is he's a Kansas State champion wrestler. So if he's smart, he probably should take this to the ground and use his wrestling in order to be able to do it because of the 20 wins by KO.
Stand and bang.
By Douglas Silva, right? And his previous job was he was a dog trainer. And currently, him and his wife, we've said this before, they own a golden doodle breeding company in order to be able to sell golden doodles. So that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. Who are you going with?
Miles Johns.
Hey, same here. Actually, that's good.
Miles Johns.
That's good. I'm going Miles Johns also.
No hesitation.
And the funny thing is he is the underdog, and we're still pulling for the underdog. So if anybody wants to bet, they might win some money on that one.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Definitely.
We'll see.
LP boys, let me know.
Hey.
After that, in the men's featherweight division, we have Lucas Almeida against Timmy.
You like that?
Cuamba. Timmy.
Yeah. In the featherweight division of 145 pounds from USA, Timmy Twilight Cuamba is the favorite in this fight at -175. He's 25 years old, stands at 5'9", and his fighting style is a striker. Timmy has a professional record of 8 victories with 2 defeats, 4 wins by KO, 2 first-round finishes. Timmy has 1 UFC fight with 1 UFC defeat back in February of 2024. Some fun facts is he is coming off of Dana White Contender Series Season 7, where he was a winner back in August of 2023. And he started training at age 8. Yeah, wow. We keep saying those dates, getting younger and younger and younger, right? From Brazil, Lucas Almeida is the underdog of this fight at +145. He's 32 years old, stands at 5'11". His fighting style is a striker. He has a professional record of 14 victories with 3 defeats, 9 wins by KO, 5 wins by submission, and 9 first-round finishes. Almeida has 3 UFC fights, 1 victory with 2 defeats. Currently coming off a TKO defeat over Andre Touchy-Feely. Yep, back in December of 2023. We watched that fight, and Andre Feely had a really good fight during that one, so not surprised.
Yes, he did.
Some fun facts. He's coming off the Dana White Contender Series Season 5, where he lost back in September of 2021. He's got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's got a Muay Thai black belt, and he's got a kickboxing black belt. And his previous job was he worked at a car wash.
I'm going Timmy.
I was doing the same thing just because I like his name, Timmy, and he's the favorite in this fight in -1.
Not just that. I mean, Lucas lost to my boy Feely, so I don't think it'd be right.
That's true. That's true. Good point. Good point.
So yeah,
co-main.
Timmy. Into the co-main in the men's middleweight division, we have Antonio Trocoli against Ikram Aliskerov.
Yes.
Also known as
Sticky Icky. Yeah, we gave him that name, ladies and gentlemen. In the middleweight division of 185 pounds from Brazil, Antonio Trocoli is 33 years old, stands at 6'5", and his fighting style is Muay Thai. Sorry, he doesn't have many stats here, so I'm going to be very short on this one. He has a professional record of 12 victories with 3 defeats. He has no UFC stats or no UFC fights, so this is UFC debut. Good luck against Sticky Icky because you're going to lose, my guy. From Russia, Ikram Sticky Icky Aliskerov is 30 years old, stands at 6 foot tall, and his fighting style is Sambo. Sticky Icky has a professional record of 15 victories with 1 defeat, 6 wins by KO, 5 wins by submission, and 7 first-round finishes. Sticky Icky has 2 UFC fights, 2 victories. Currently coming off of a round 1 KO victory over Warley Alves back in October of 2023. Wow. Some fun facts. He's coming off of Dana White Contender Series Season 6, where he was a winner back in September of 2023. Currently on a 7-fight win streak.
Wow.
Yeah, 7-fight win streak. Only loss was to Khamzat Chimaev back in 2019.
Crazy.
Started wrestling as a kid. He's a world and European champion in Sambo, and he's a Sambo World Cup champion also.
Okay.
I'm going for Sticky Icky without a question on this one. Icky.
I second that.
Sticky
I
Icky.
second that. I think it's all Sticky Icky.
Mhm.
Sticky.
By the way, guys,
Icky.
we met him at the Apex, UFC Apex, along with Ali. He was back there. We told him, hey, bro, we think your name should be Sticky Icky. He's like, why? I was like, because you're so fucking good that you're icky good. You're so sticky icky that you're icky good. And he actually liked it. He didn't name it to himself, but he liked it.
He chuckled.
He
chuckled.
actually.
He laughed.
He liked it.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sticky Icky. Shout out to
Ali. And just
I'll make this face. Only real fans know why. And then moving into the main event of the evening.
Yep.
In the men's flyweight division, we have Tatsuro Taira against Alex Perez. And before you say the stats, I'm going to give you guys my pick, and it is going to be Tatsuro Taira wins by second round submission.
Ooh, all right. Then I'm going to go with Alex Perez for the stats first. From the flyweight division, 125 pounds from USA, UFC's number 5 ranked flyweight in the world. Alex Perez is the underdog in this fight at plus 150. Yeah, underdog, ladies and gentlemen. He's 32 years old, stands at 5'6", and his fighting style is freestyle. He has a professional record of 25 victories with 8 defeats, 6 wins by KO, 7 wins by submission, and 10 first-round finishes. Alex has 11 UFC fights, 7 victories with 4 defeats. Currently coming off of a round 2 KO victory over Matthias Nicolau back in April of this year, 2024. Some fun facts: he's coming off Dana White Contender Series Season 1, where he was a winner back in 2017. Some fun facts, his previous job is he worked in the fields, and he was a waiter, and he worked at a freight company. From Japan, UFC's number 13 ranked flyweight in the world, Tatsuro Taira is the favorite in this fight at negative 180. He's 24 years old, stands at 5'7", and his fighting style is MMA. He has an undefeated professional record of 15 victories with 0 defeats, 4 wins by KO, 7 wins by submission, and 8 first-round finishes. Taira has 5 UFC fights, obviously 5 UFC victories. Currently coming off a TKO strikes round number 2 in December of 2023. Some fun facts is he fought in Shuto as an amateur and was 10-0.
Okay.
Also, so he's been undefeated in that. Also, his previous job was he was a college student and a delivery driver. Come on, Tatsuro.
Yeah.
That's going to be the winner, ladies and gentlemen.
I think so.
You said round 2 submission?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. That sounds
accurate,
about
huh?
right. Yeah. Well, 7 wins by submission, right? 4 wins by KO, 7 wins by submission. Take this to the ground.
There's a reason why.
And take Alex Perez's 25 victories and take him to the ground and beat him up, bro, and move on.
Yeah.
And get to the next one.
Yeah, that's how I think it's going to end. Yeah. So make sure you guys tune in, man. That's going to be on Saturday. Is it an early time? Or
it is 4 p.m.
4
Pacific
p.m.
Standard
Nice.
Time.
Nice. So make sure you guys tune in. If you're going to bet wisely, bet smart.
Yeah.
Pick our picks. That's what you should do. Pick our picks.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's doing well.
You want to make some money.
Well.
All I'm saying. Right? All I'm saying. Anything else you want to mention, dude?
No. We got. Oh, yeah, I kind of do because you were talking about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And you are no longer doing. Well, you're doing gi, but you're doing no gi also now. Right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that last week? I don't think we talked about that last week.
I don't think
no,
so.
we didn't because we didn't do an update.
No, we have not.
It.
We have not done an update.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. So I'm fully transitioned over to no gi. Absolutely love it.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I still love the gi. I think the gi is good for like the fundamental stuff, right? Knowing certain holds, knowing how to get out,
not hold on to people
and all that. But doing the no gi, I really enjoyed it. It's fun, and just prepping, getting ready.
Good transition.
Just getting ready. 100%.
What's your favorite position to be in so far with no gi? Do you like being side control? Do you like being half guard? Do you like being? What's your position as of right now?
I would say side control.
Okay.
Even with gi on, it's probably side control.
And what are you going for in that? You trying to do
I can't let you know all my fucking secrets. This guy. We don't kiss and tell,
well,
bro.
hey, we're gonna be rolling one day, and I'm afraid you're gonna get to side control, and then what you're gonna go for is what you're gonna tell me right now.
Nah, You never know. I could have just lied. I could have lied. But no, I think it's good. It just puts you in different scenarios where you're not used to pulling on something and you really got to work to get to certain positions.
Right.
And I think that's a big difference. But once you have a game plan and you stick to your game plan, usually it goes good. Sometimes you may get blocked, but I think there's holes that you could find.
Right.
There's always a hole.
Right.
Always.
And certain areas you got to put your knee up in order to base so they can't slice in and do this and do that. So yeah, you're gonna learn some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Bro.
What about you?
I keep getting tapped out all the time, which is okay.
That's
because I choose guys within the gym that I know are better than me.
Yeah.
Let's just go there, right? That there's been plenty of times this past week that I've rolled with white belts that are a little bit more my size versus guys that are your size, right? And therefore it makes it a little bit easier for me in a sense because I have more control. I know where to grab and hold on to in order to get you in this position. I'm taking backs much more now. That's going to try to be my game is I'm trying to get to your back. I'm trying to choke you out, trying to get that body lock in order to triangle in order to be able to submit you and get you out.
Yeah.
So I'm doing much better at that. It's like you said, it's hard sometimes when I'm going against a guy that's not as good these days. So I finally have leveled up a little bit to where I'm rolling with these guys and all of a sudden I just take position like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'm on their back and then I'm just picking them up and I'm doing this. I was rolling with a buddy last week and we literally started and I went like this and I grabbed his head, pushed it down, put my arm under it and went like this within 5 seconds and choked him out. And I was like, dude, don't let me just take your head like that and do it. But it was that easy that I kind of already know where I'm going and it just makes it that much more fun, bro.
Yeah,
it does.
It's
it
cool.
does.
It's real cool.
It does.
Because you start seeing everything just starts coming piecing together.
It does.
It's like they say, it's just over time. You'll get better and you won't even realize it. Like,
and then I know when I'm in my bad places too. I know like, shoot, he's setting this up to go here. And no, I don't want you to go to my back, bro. I need to quickly get to this spot and get your foot here, or get my hand here, or get my leg there, and get in a better position. But, dude, the chess game of this is just my brain is just running and running and running and running, and I love it and I hate it at the same time because I'm sitting there, my brain's running as I'm doing stuff. And we had a private lesson, Matt and I. What's up, Matt? With our buddy Tony. Okay. And he was sitting there and he's like, dude. Like I can see your brain just running and running and running. Like slow down, calm down. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So I've been doing that much more, and it just makes it a little bit easier for myself. Good. But exactly like you, I'm trying to anticipate that next thing. I'm trying to know what's going on next. I want to be 3 to 4 steps ahead, but yet I'm still only 1 step right now, which is just try to get control. Try to get control and try to not put yourself in a bad position in order so they
and
can
not getting excited. There's some
the
moments when you get exactly what you want and you want to just jump on it,
and then all of a sudden you lose it because you're like, dude, you just taking your time a little bit. Like set it up, slow down, act cool. It's okay. No, I'm not going for that. But guess what? Yes, I am going for that.
And then you get it and you do the yes, got him.
Yeah. So I got a couple rear nakeds the other week.
Nice.
I got a couple arm bars, and I got one of my favorites. I like the head and arm triangle.
Okay.
I like getting that because it's not as easy to get to, right? Like you have to set it up a little bit, get their arm, put it by their head, get them there, get mounted, and then try to get to the side. Sometimes you don't need to get to the side, but I like to get to the side in order to put that shoulder on the ground.
Extra pressure. Yeah.
So
not bad.
Good times. Good times. Loving it. Anybody who's not doing jiu-jitsu, just try it. Just try it. I think you'll love it.
Keep leveling up. Keep leveling up. Well, other than that, I think we can conclude the show.
Right. Can't wait for next week.
Yeah, next week's going to be big. Next week's going to be real big.
Ham's out in the Reaper.
Can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
That's going to be a good one. Don't miss that card.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. So until that time, we at the MMA Game want to say thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys next time, next week, Monday, same time, same place. Come back to the studio. Yep. We will be here. Yep. The MMA Game is out.
See you at the Apex. Chama.